loves, it's me, it's Pretty, and welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Pretty Effect, where we talk about all things pretty as well as self-improvement. And today I have a fragrance tray for you guys, and this fragrance tray will be for April and March because I don't know, the weather has been pretty funky here, so I haven't felt the need to really change my fragrance tray. So yeah, I'm giving you guys 2 in 1, unfortunately. But before we hop right into that, if you don't mind hitting that like as well as hitting that subscribe and notification button, I would absolutely appreciate it. So let's get right into it. I would say my perfume tray for this 2 months are very, I don't know, I would say unique in a sense. It just doesn't feel like my usual, I don't know, funky weather these past few months. But I always suspect this just because when you live in like New England area, it's like a struggle to jump into spring for us when we're coming out of winter. So the first fragrance for my fragrance tray is Santra by Memo Paris. And when I tell you, this is a beautiful, sweet, and almost juicy. When I first smelt it, to me, I don't know what that grapey kind of vibe is, but I just got grapes from it. I don't know why. It's just what I smelled. But when I looked into the notes of this fragrance, it was like an orange blossom. So this fragrance reminds me of like youth, but with a mature twist. It has marshmallows. It has that juicy orange blossom. It honestly reminds me of the purple little Huggies juices you would drink when we were like kids or whatever, like those little 25-cent juices, like when someone would have a birthday party and your parents wanted to like give all the kids their own little poppable little juices or whatever. That's what that reminds me of. And when I wear this, I think of a playful day. Like I might be going to the park, or I might be like just outside hanging out with friends, running errands. It just reminds me of a very playful, young, fun day when I think of Santra Memo. Or a very cutesy boyfriend kind of like sweet day. It might be like a first date or whatever. That's the kind of vibe Santra gives me. And as usual, guys, I'm gonna put pictures of what these fragrances remind me of, because I feel like I did that in my last video and you guys really enjoyed it. So that is what I'm gonna do. So for the top notes of this fragrance, we have neroli, we have petitgrain, we have red fruits, and we have bergamot. The middle notes, we have orange blossom, milk, resin, jasmine, cinnamon, rose. And then the base notes, we have marshmallow, Madagascar vanilla, caramel, musk, and cedar. Heavy on the marshmallow. When this fragrance dries down and what you're left with throughout most of the day is that marshmallowy orange blossom kind of smell, and it's a beautiful smell. I love it. I love it so much. Next on the list, we have a fragrance from Lattafa called Yara. And this is another juicy, fruity, candy kind of fragrance. But this is giving more candy. This is giving more juvenile in my opinion. But it is a beautiful fragrance nonetheless. This top notes, we have black currant and green tangerine. Middle notes, we have strawberry fizz candy. Middle notes, gardenia as well. Base notes, we have vanilla, musk, amber rose, and sandalwood. When I tell you, this reminded me of peach rings so much when I first got this fragrance. It really reminded me of peach rings. So the strawberry fizz like candy in the middle notes made all of the sense to me. I really was like, okay, I get where they were going with this. It can come off as juvenile for some. So if you're an older person, you may find this fragrance to be quite juvenile in nature. But this reminds me of sweet candy, decadent pink vibes. Like, it just reminds me of a really cutesy, fun time. I really love this fragrance. I might put some images, but it's really hard. What I noticed for this tray is usually when I smell a fragrance, my mind can place an image to the fragrance. And I'm having such a hard time with this tray. So yeah, guys, I'm going to try my best to find some images that really invoke what I'm smelling. Next, we have Kate Alley's Yum Pistachio. When I tell you, this is such a favorite. I'm going to spray on me right now. This is literally my favorite. Oh my God, I love this fragrance. This is such a beautiful, sweet, fluffy, creamy, delicious pistachio fragrance. And at first, When this came out, I did not understand why people love this fragrance, why they were so obsessed. I didn't get it at all. But now that I have it and I've really got to put my nose on it to understand it, I'm obsessed and no one can tell me anything. That's why I had to get the big bottle. It's such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And this fragrance, when I think of this fragrance, I think of just like a pistachio dream cream. I think of ice cream. I think of gelato. I even think of mint ice cream a little bit, even though it's pistachio. I don't know why, but my mind goes to mint and ice cream and just like sweet fun things. I don't know, just light and fluffy pastels, things like that. We have pistachio ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut rum, cardamom. Middle notes, we have lily of the valley, pear, jasmine, peony, geranium, white peach, raspberry. Base notes, we have whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, tonka, luteum, sandalwood, and cedar. That's a lot of notes. I don't know if this is necessarily in the fragrance because sometimes fragrances are going to be messing up with this, and this is where I'm getting my notes spread from. But yeah, those are the notes of this fragrance. Smells so beautiful. I highly recommend that one. I think it's so beautiful. For my next fragrance, I have a Miss Dior. And this is the more recent Miss Dior. And when I tell you it is so beautiful and mature yet juicy, this is one of those ones where it's like very mature in a sense, but it still gives juicy and flirty and playful. When something can give mature and juicy, clock that, because ooh, perfection. This is perfection. So in the top notes, we have apricot, peaches, mandarin orange. Similar to its 2017 version, I think that one has more of a blood orange and patchouli, but this one has mandarin orange. This one has wild strawberries, floral notes, jasmine, patchouli. Stay true to the brand. Amber wood, amber, moss, and atlas cedar. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. I also have the 2017 version that I bought off someone, and it is mature. It is very sexy. This is the daytime version of that to me. That is nighttime, get your freak on, Missy Elliott. This is daytime, cutesy, fun, playful. Might not be Missy Elliott. This might be given Taylor Swift when she's in her Phoenix era or something. Like, I don't know. Very beautiful, very mature, very elegant, and yet still very playful. Love that. Next, we have Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb, and this is going to be a staple in my collection. This is my baby. When I just want to smell feminine and girly and just here for a good time, I tell you, this fragrance will never ever lose. This is beautiful. This is clean girl. This is girly. This is it just screams beauty, timeless beauty at that. This is a perfect fragrance for just any springtime. And realistically, in my head, I'll wear this anytime. I'm not gonna hold you. There's no season specified in my head for this. I just really love this fragrance. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Top notes, we have tea, we have bergamot, we have asmanthus. Middle notes, we have orchard, jasmine, rose, freesia, African orange flower. Base notes, we have patchouli, musk, and vanilla. Like I said, this fragrance is an anytime fragrance. I'd be looking for reasons to wear this fragrance. I just think it's such a beautiful fragrance. Next on the list, we have a Bond No. 9. And I literally live for the springtime because this is when I pull this fragrance out, because I don't feel like it has a lot of staying power. I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking about buying the lotion to this to try to make it last a little longer, but I feel like I really have to reapply this like every other second for me to feel like I can smell it or it's on me. This just reminds me of blueberries, juice, grass, like just being in the park. Honestly, this reminds me of the park, and this one is Bond No. 9 Madison Square. This reminds me of just like being in the park. This is another playful one, but it's like clean girl playful. Like it might be a little picnic where you get to wear like a nice little cute white or yellow dress. And it is just so good and fresh. It's like a breath of fresh air. You know what it represents to me in my head now that we're talking about it? You being in that park with that dress, and it's probably like 81 degrees, and a little gust of wind comes and you feel it up your dress, and you're just like, ah, we're having a time. The wind is perfect. The air is perfect. And yes, that's what that reminds me of. And you might be eating some blueberries while that happens. So this is what that reminds me of. So the notes for this one is top notes grass, blueberries, Heineken, which is like a bluebell. Hyneth, I don't know. It's like a flower. It's purple. But I know the alternate name for this is like a bluebells. Middle note is rose, pink tulip. Base note is teak wood and vetiver. That's where that clean freshness comes from, is that vetiver. Vetiver smells very clean to me. Next fragrance we have from the wedding collection of Kate Alley. And this is the wedding, the Silk Santial. Such a gorgeous fragrance. It is sweet yet bubbly and just yummy and delectable and very femme, very soft in nature yet bubbly. This makes me think of a wedding or wearing a white dress or just being dainty, very girly, very fun. Top notes we have champagne, freesia, black currant. Middle notes we have nectarine, praline, jasmine, orange blossom, and May rose. Base notes we have vanilla, sugar, sandalwood, musk, amber wood, and oak moss. And this is another one. This is just a beautiful, if you want to smell fun and cute and femme, very femme, this is on your list, because nothing tops this. This in the vanilla 28, beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my god, my tray, I feel like my tray is always filled with Kate Alley's, and I'm not mad at it, because I feel like Kate Alley has a fragrance for every time, every season, every occasion. So a lot of the times I'll be like, dang, she's all over my collection, but it's because she has a fragrance for everything, and they execute every time. She executes a fragrance perfectly. Next one is a rosy fragrance, and this just came out, and I feel like I should do its own review on it, because I just got this and I have not been keeping up with making reviews of fragrances I just got. But this is the Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31. And if you guys know me, you guys know I love a rose fragrance. To be perfectly honest, I'm not a fan of this in the sense of, will I buy it again? No, I like having it. I think it smells nice, but am I obsessed? Absolutely not. And there's nothing against the fragrance. It's just it can be a little harsh and a little annoying in a sense, because I don't think the roses really mashed together like they needed to. Who knows though? One thing about Kate Alley is if I let her fragrances sit, I will end up loving them and being obsessed with them a little later on. I don't know if they need to like some time to sit or macerate or whatever, if that's a thing, but yes. And this just reminds me of fresh roses. Just very clean, almost bubble bathy. It's just very cleanly, very ladylike, like a very clean woman, a very put up clean woman. Like she just got out the shower and she decided to eat some fresh peaches, and she has like a little silk robe on. Yes, that's what that reminds me of. So top notes we have pear, peach, mandarin, and orange. Middle notes we have rose, peony, violet, magnolia. Base notes we have musk, vanilla, praline, ambroxan, and vetiver. I don't know if it's the vetiver. Maybe the vetiver is kind of like the throw off for me, but something in this, when it dries down, it's left very fresh and harsh, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a headache, and I don't like that. So that's my only quarrel with this fragrance. Yeah. Next we have another Bond No.9, and this is Bond No.9 Hudson Yard, and this is such a fresh, clean girl fragrance. This fragrance reminds me of Nantucket, because I took this on holiday with me when I went to Nantucket, and this was my staple fragrance. So my brain goes straight to Nantucket and just having fun, having a vibe, even though this is like Bond No.9 New York vibes, whatever. That's what it reminds me of. This is a fresh, clean, kind of like grassy, fresh, earthy fragrance. So if you're into that, this is perfect. And plus it's springtime. Like I feel like we see the new grass, the new flowers popping up, and I immediately want to spray this. So top notes we have lily of the valley, freesia, pink pepper. Middle notes we have peony, lychee, Bulgarian rose. Base notes we have white musk, orange blossom, and iris. And when I tell you, such a beautiful elegant fragrance. It reminds me of fresh cut grass. It reminds me of holiday. Like, I love, love, love this fragrance. The next one is one I hold near and dear to me, and people don't like this fragrance a lot, and I wouldn't say I don't know why, but I kind of don't know why, because I think this fragrance is so beautiful. This one is Poets of Berlin. When I tell you, such a fan. This, I can tell you exactly where this takes me in my mind. This to me is like, you know those rowboats down a lake in France? It reminds me of that. And it's like a man and a woman, and they're on the boat and they're trying to enjoy their time together, and he's rowing and she might be reading a book and just having like little conversation in between. And the moment where they're rowing, she says something witty and she looks up at him and he looks at her. This is what that reminds me of. This is what this smell reminds me of. That look between them and the chuckle and the giggle, and it's like unspoken words that are completely understood by the heart. Like, it's like you don't even need words to explain how you guys feel about each other. It's like you guys' heart knows each other. This is what that smells like to me. I love this, and I think of romance every time I smell this. Top notes for Poets of Berlin is blueberry, lemon. Middle notes we have bamboo orris. Base notes we have vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. Very simple, but very beautiful in my opinion. The next fragrance is such a awkward fragrance. This is called Hibiscus Magic, and I say awkward in the sense of my brain can't figure out what I'm smelling. Like, and I love complexities and fragrances like that. I'm a person that lives for very unique and different fragrances. So even though I have a trouble, like it literally makes my brain have a meltdown every time I smell this, I love it anyway. And this is from Artistrian Perfumery, and this is Hibiscus Magic. It has a muskiness, a floralness, a feminine air to it. It's just, I don't know, there's like not one smell in here I could just put my finger on and be like, that is this smell. They say this is a dupe for I'll put it up here, I just can't think of the name right now, but they say this is a dupe for this fragrance. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here, and I don't know because I've never smelled it, but if you guys have ever smelled it and you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. Yes, and yes, I would like it if it was how much money that fragrance costs. If this is a good dupe for that, I don't think I would put that money towards that. I would just buy this because I don't think it's that unique where I would put that much money towards it. If you love it and you're obsessed, yes. If you want to save a little bit of coin and you know this is a exact spot on dupe, then just buy this one. It's like you get a good amount. It's in a cute fun bottle and it's beautiful. And it's like a fraction of the cost. So that just makes my brain tweak out. So I don't know. So top notes we have cassis, spearmint. Middle notes we have rose, cinnamon. That's probably why. And then base notes we have vanilla, leather, amber, benzoin, ambrette, and cedarwood. That's probably why my brain, all these scents that they have in this fragrance, you really can't put your finger on one specific one. So yes, this is why this probably makes my brain glitch. Next we have a body oil kind of fragrance, like a fragrance oil perfume thing, and this is called Banana Cream, and this is by Sand and Fog. And this is such a good fragrance. I got this in Marshall's, and I got this because Boy Smells came out with a banana fragrance, and I wanted to get, I think it was like limited edition or something, so they came out with the fragrance. I went to go buy it again, couldn't find it, was very sad. So I bought this, like, okay, hoping to get my banana fix, because I was hoping this smelled like that, and I hope that smelled very banana-y, because I thought that was fun and new and innovative in the fragrance community. So I was like, ooh, what the heck? What the helly? Top notes is banana, pear. Middle notes is jasmine, coconut, and base notes is sandalwood and vanilla. Such a good fragrance. This is a banana fragrance done well, and I can also smell the coconut. So my brain was a little confused when I did smell this at first, because I'm like, yeah, it smells like banana, but there's something else. It's coconut. It's coconut, and it smells so good. I really enjoy this. If you're gonna go gourmand for spring and summer, this is the one. This gives me the ice cream truck visit, or Friendly's visit. Like you go on a date to Friendly's and you guys get a banana split and you can smell the vanilla and the ice cream kind of merging and coming together. This is what this smells like me. It's like a date to Friendly's or a Sunday shop, and you guys order a banana split and you guys are talking and giggling, and the banana scent comes off of the ice cream with the ice cream and the vanilla mixed in it. That's what this smells like to me. Next one we have Casa Pia by Terenzi. And this smells like Perfumes de Marley's, the peach bottle fragrance. Why is nothing coming to mind? Y'all, earlier I was drinking a little wine, so my brain might be a little blah. But this smells like that a little bit, in a sense, to me, like they have the same idea or the same gist. Such a feminine, beautiful fragrance. It is very lovely. So lovely. The top notes are passion fruit, cassis, lemon, fern. Middle notes are tea, rose, carnation, lily of the valley. Base notes are tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. This is such a nice, beautiful fragrance. I am literally like obsessed. I need to wear this more. This was a gift from my mom, so I try to like save everything she gives me. I don't know why I do that, Lord Jesus. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Very timeless in nature. Next, we have a Marc Jacobs. And when I tell you, this and another few other Marc Jacobs really started my collection in Marc Jacobs, because before I was not checking for Marc Jacobs fragrances, but since he came out with these few ones, I'm probably going to, because there's another Marc Jacobs on this tray. Oh my God. This is very sweet, playful. It always reminds me of sweet Play-Doh. It's nostalgic for me in a sense, because it gives me a sense of almost like my childhood. It gives me that Play-Doh-y smell. I used to like the way Play-Doh smelled. I don't know why. It's like this ooey gooey kind of like clayy kind of smell, and I love that. So this reminds me of like Play-Doh and like sweetness. Oh my goodness. It's like if you could eat the Play-Doh. So top notes we have cloudberry, bergamot, and it's the whipped cream. Oh my God. Middle notes we have whipped cream and pistachio. I didn't even know there was pistachio in here. And then base notes we have benzoin and musk. Yes, that musk and that, I feel like it's that cream and that pistachio. It gives Play-Doh-y, and I like it. It's like a Play-Doh I want to wear though. Oh my goodness. Next we have Minnie Mouse from the house of Sillage. I used to say Sillage. Oh God, don't judge me. And this is a playful fragrance that I thought was too childish at first, but I sprayed it and wore it, and it was kind of life-changing for me, because it reminded me of the cotton candy fragrances you used to get from like Walgreens or CVS when you were a kid. But then when you wear it and you let it really set in and you smell it on yourself throughout the day, it has an adult vibe to it. Because I was just like, this is childish as hell. What did I pay upwards of $300 and $400 for this for? Beautiful bottle, don't get me wrong, but if we paying for the bottle, we paying for the bottle. Say that, you know. Like, golly. But yes, beautiful fragrance. I love, love, love this fragrance. Usually I like to wear a milkmaid dress when I wear this fragrance, and I like to add a little edge on it, because I feel like Minnie Mouse is a little edgy. Like, she's very cutesy, very that girl, but she has a little bit of edge to her. So I might wear that milkmaid dress in black with some black Versace shades. You feel me? That's my vibe in this one. So we have top notes, marshmallows and whipped cream. Now the reason it really got me is because it said it had a raspberry note. Do I smell the raspberry note? Not really, but you know. Middle notes we have raspberry, caramel, coconut. Base notes we have vanilla, musk, and cedar. Love this. Think it's very beautiful. Next, I did a full review on this, and I didn't give it the best review, but that's because it was a new fragrance. And I'm telling y'all, something about Kate Alley's fragrances, I literally, I don't know if my brain has to conform or whatever, but I have to conform over time, and I end up enjoying this fragrance. So also check out that video. I'm gonna link it up here somewhere, of this fragrance. This is the Kate Alley Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And it reminds me of being like in a 60s or 50s diner, and it's all like pink and blue and yellow and like fun and playful, and you got that 60s kind of radio where you gotta like flip through the songs, and then in town, they probably make like the best strawberry milkshakes, and that's what everyone orders when they go there. And like they serve hot dogs and fries and all of those kind of things. That's what this fragrance reminds me of. It is so yummy and beautiful. Like, now also it makes me think of my little work friend, because she's the one that really made me second think what I was smelling with this fragrance. She's obsessed and she loves this fragrance. So now even when I go to work and I smell this fragrance, I think of her and I think of that vibe. The notes in this, the top notes is freesia, Italian lemon, nectarine blossom, and apple. And then middle notes we have marshmallow, strawberry, coconut, and orange blossom. Base notes we have whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, musk, raspberry, and ambroxan. When I tell you, I wasn't impressed at first, but something about this is quite literally addictive. Like, people tell me to mix these two together. This is the Yum Pistachio in this, and it's like magical. So I'm going to actually do that at some point, but I have too many fragrances on today, so I'll probably wait till bedtime when I take my after I take my shower. Next, we have Forever Moods You Remind Me, and this is such a clean girl fragrance. It's a skin fragrance, but it's like your skin and a little bit of extra. So this fragrance is apricot musk, skin, and orange blossom, and there is apricot and the orange blossom are a little bit of extra, but it's, I don't know, it's lingering. And this is why I feel like it's called You Remind Me, because something about it is very lingering in nature. Like, oh my god, like a you remind me kind of. It's like, oh, it's like you want to put your finger on it but you can't. It's very it's your skin but better. It's, yeah, very your skin but better. It doesn't really remind me of a place, it's just the name of it, You Remind Me. It's like you can't quite put your finger on it, but it's there. It's just You Remind Me. Such a beautiful fragrance. Love, love, love this fragrance for the warmer weather here to come. And I swear I'm going to get a bigger version of this. This is another Kate Alley. I just can't help it. The girl is good, okay? And this is, oh my god, I love it, love, love this one. Vanilla Candy. Oh my god. This is so, so, so good. I just feel like it can't get any better than this. This is like Vanilla 28's like younger party hardy sister. If you want people to be like, oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is that? Wear this. People often say this reminds them of Jean Gaultier, his fragrance, and it does, as well as the Lattafa one, Tariq by Lattafa, but it's like their own spin on it. Each of them have their own spin on it, but I feel like the best one is this one, and then Tariq Lattafa, oh my god, so amazing. But when I tell you, this smells so freaking good. It's like everything I wished that the Jean Paul one would have been. Oh my god, so good. She got it right on the head with this. Like, I couldn't take how good this was when I first smelled it, but definitely gotta get a bigger bottle now because it's like gone. Top notes in this fragrance is vanilla, pear, marshmallow, rums, violet leaves, ylang ylang. Middle notes we have bubblegum, jelly bean, caramel, jasmine, and labdanum. Base notes we have sugar, patchouli, tonka, cashmere wood, sandalwood, and vetiver. Yeah, that's such a good fragrance. I love, love, love that one. Next on the list is a fragrance I got in like a makeup package. I wasn't really expecting it to be this good, but it is this good. And this is Five Senses Life of the Party. And this is Black Currant Midnight Jasmine. Oh my god, it's like the champagne bubbly party version of Baccarat. That jasmine, I think, makes it deep, and there's like probably a champagne note in here that makes it deep. Let's look further into it. So we have black currant, peach blossom, ambroxan, saffron, night blooming jasmine. Yes, this is like the sparkly bubbly party version of Baccarat. I don't know how else to explain it. This is like Baccarat elegance meets a party girl, queen of the night, dance until we die kind of person. Yes, love, love, love this. You know what, y'all ever seen Hocus Pocus on Disney Channel? I just feel like that third sister, that middle sister, the one and the red hair, the curly, I feel like she might have been wearing this. She might have worn, I know that's a stretch, but if y'all know, y'all know. I feel like she could have been wearing this. But yes, it's screaming rich party bitch. You feel me? Next on the list, we have Santa Barbara Strawberry. And this is another perfume oil. I feel like this with the body spray is perfection. I will say I like this one more than Fleur's Strawberry fragrance because this one is more, it pulls more realistic. In a sense to me, the other one pulls more light and fluffy and airy. This one pulls more sweet and strawberry and gooey a little bit to me, more in that sense. We have Strawberry, Dewy Peony, and Solar Woods. That Solar Woods might be what's bringing it down to earth for me personally. I think it's better than Flair's Strawberry Letters because it's just more deep. I feel like that one is more fleeting and wouldn't last long, but this one lasts just a bit longer. I wouldn't say it lasts like a whole bit longer, like it's just OD strong, but it lasts a little bit longer just because it has a more deepness to it. Next, we have Marc Jacobs Daisy Wild, and this is such a good one. It may be closer to the end, but it ain't the least. When I tell you, this altered my mind about Marc Jacobs. I will forever be altered from smelling this. I feel like they were the most innovative when it came to this one. There was things I've never smelled before, notes I've never smelled in a fragrance before. So this really took my freaking breath away. I will be getting a big version of this as well. But yes. So the top notes are banana flower, middle notes jasmine and macadamia, base notes vetiver and sandalwood. Perfection, straight perfection. So beautiful, so floral, just fresh and yummy and decadent. I think of an open field of flowers and the wind just comes and blows all the flower scents in your face and you're just either running through them and you don't even care. You're just taking it all in because it smells so good. Yes, love this. This is by Zimmer, and when I tell you this is Tia's Tea Party. Oh my goodness, this is a very unique fragrance. Y'all know me, I love a unique fragrance. Something that is really unique and different will always win me over damn near every time. To me, this fragrance smells like if the Mad Hatter had a tea party and there was chocolate cake and macaroons and tea, and you were having a steaming hot cup of tea and forking a piece of chocolate cake and eating macarons at the same time with a touch of a little bit of florals. So there might be a garden in the back and it's blooming, it's busting, it's beautiful. There's lilies in that garden. You're smelling it, but that tea and that chocolate cake, you could smell it coming off the table. And this is when the Mad Hatter is having a good week, though. He's not bugging out. And you guys are just kikiing, yapping, and teaing. And this is what that smells like to me. I know it's a weird way to express how this smells, but this is what my brain goes to. Okay, guys, that is my fragrance tray for April and March. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do not forget to like and subscribe as well as hitting that notification button so you can be notified every time I put out new videos like this. And until next time, my loves, I love you guys. Bye.